Hey guys, this is Alexander from SQ, and today I'm gonna teach you how to make your WordPress website, or host your WordPress website from a VPS. So let's get started. First, you'll have to go to a VPS provider. I'm using Amazon AWS for that. Go there. I'm gonna teach you one way first. It's the easy way, so you don't need any coding knowledge for that. So first, you'll have to launch an instance. I'm gonna launch an instance. Uh, Before that, you'll have to go to serverpilot.io. When you're there, create an account. I have already created an account. Log into that. Uh, Let me log in. Yeah. So you see I've already set up a server, but I'm gonna connect a new server. Click connect and read this. Your server must be Ubuntu 16.04, 64-bit. So now go to your VPS provider and see if they provide a Ubuntu server which is 16.04 LTS, and basically they have 64-bit OSS. Here it's written 64-bit. Then select that. I'm gonna try a free tier, but you can select anyone which you'd like. I would recommend one CPU 1 GB VPS with enough storage. At least you'll need 10 GB. So let's see what we can do. So we're gonna configure with everything normal. Now I'm gonna start it with 30 GBs. Well, let's start it with 10. Okay, so it's written delayed on termination. It's done. So basically what you'll do is you'll have to select a launch wizard. I'm gonna go with this one, which has 80. The port 80 will be open and the port 443 will be open. These are used by your um, browser to HTTP, which is unencrypted, that uses the 80 protocol default, and the another one, HTTPS, which is encrypted, uses the 443 protocol. And you'll need to open the SSH port, which is for 22. You'll see here 0.000/0. This means any IP address can access these ports, but if you want more security, you can just configure the SSH port to a specific IP address, so that port can only be accessed by that IP address. So yeah, I'm gonna review and launch it. So here's an overview of what I have just given. Here you see improve your instance security. Your security group launch is open to the world, because I have open to the world. I was hosting a website. Now, yeah, everything's okay. Storage is 10 GB SSD and goods instant details. Good. Now I will launch it. I'm gonna use a keep here. You don't have to know that. If you're using Vultr or something, you will need nothing like that. Just host a VPS, or just tell someone to host a VPS. Okay. Now, as I've just hosted a VPS, let's wait for it. It's pending. These are my IP address. I'm gonna block all of them so that none of you can DDoS on me. DDoS is distributed denial of service. You can actually shut our server down using DDoS. Okay, we won't wait for that. We will just go to server palette again. Now copy the IP address of the server I just created. It's this one. Paste it here. Good. And create a password. Remember this password, because we will need this password. Connect to the server. They will give you this, what should I say, this code. You will have to paste it. Now open PuTTY or your preferred telnet solution. Now we have that IP address copied. I just pasted it here. Then I will just add the key which I just used to authenticate my server. So yeah, you won't need that if you use a developer friendly VPS service like Vultr, Linode, or DigitalOcean. These are easy, you can use them. I use Amazon because I have more flexibility here. uh, you will just log into Amazon with your username and password. You'll just log into your VPS with your username and password. Then you'll go and copy this code or command. These are basically commands, and paste them here. So it will automatically do some stuff. Just wait for them. Done. So after it's finished, you will see that there are some activities in the browser in serverpilot.io. It's installing Apache web servers and a lot of things using the SFTP client you just created. You remember the password for SFTP client? It's the password for serverpilot. It has created a user named serverpilot, which is an SFTP client, SFTP user. It probably doesn't have root access. Oh, no worries. Unless you have a very huge WordPress site which has a lot of traffic, you don't need a VPS because VPS costs a lot more than normal hosting. In my case, it doesn't really matter because I'm using it for free. I used to use a VPS in Vulture, which used to be $5 a month. It's pretty okay. I used to host around 3 websites there, so I basically hosted websites for less, because if you host a website in Bluehost, it will require you to pay $2.87 per month if you sign in for 3 years program. But I don't have that much commitment, so I'm using a VPS which has 3 websites and blah blah. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot more information. So don't worry about it. So unless you need a VPS, you absolutely need a VPS. If you have a lot of clients who needs a lot of traffic and your website is slowing down, then you can shift to a VPS, because VPSs basically have dedicated RAM and dedicated CPUs for you. Okay, it's done. Now you will just create an app, name it as my website, domain. It's gonna be like, let's give it a domain. Uh, at our trial.com, because I have this domain. Click WordPress, your site's name, my trial website. Admin is like, give it a username, give it a password, give it a email address. It's done. With my website, that should be all lowercase, and it's gonna be trial website. Okay, now if you just click create, it just created a website. You'll go to your DNS server, then update your DNS server. Go there, go to your DNS server, add a new record, add this IP address, copy this IP address. You'll have to add a new A record. It means A is a host, and the IP address is here. Your subdomain name will be here. Then add a new record. Oh sorry, that was wrong. It will be trial. Okay, I basically use Cloudflare because it protects me from DDoS attacks and stuff. So yeah. Okay, now your website is hosted. You'll just have to go to that subdomain you just created. See, here's a website. We just created a website. If you want to log in, I'll have to just go to this, and here's the username, here is the password. Input your credentials, and voila, dude. Yeah, voila, you just created your first website. Now if you want to do any editing, I basically use Mesmerize because it's really cool. Mesmerize theme, it's really cool. I'm gonna paste it here. let's activate it. It will prompt me to install two uh, new plugins. I'll just install them. Wait for it. It's done. Now refresh your website and see. Oh, sorry. Wait. I'm really sorry. I forgot to activate the plugins. Activate. Done. Here's your website. See, it's really cool. If you like this video, please hit the like button, comment down below if you have anything to say, share this with your friends who want to create a website. It's really easy to create a website, so yeah. And if you want to visit my website, it's arizonproject.com. Yeah, it's not complete yet. I'm on the process of completing it. Here are some blogs. You can read my blogs. I write blogs, not really often, but yeah. Dude, guys, I'm really sorry for my slow internet. It probably is using some internet for some reason. I don't know. Why is that using my internet? It's not. Here's my blog. Yeah, and if you want to contact me, please fill out this form or go to my Facebook page, which is this one, SQ. Yeah, I don't know why I keep like it's a long history when why I gave it gave the name SQ. So yeah, like my page. Go to the following section and click see first. Yeah, through that I'll link my YouTube channel down in the description. So thank you for watching my video. This is Alexander Shojib, signing out. Peace.